So good morning, everyone, or better to say in Vietnamese, Xin chào. Yes, that's how they say hi. Xin chào. My name is Angelika. I'm Sales and Development Manager from JoinUp Estonia. And today I will tell you about a wonderful place that is called Vietnamese Maldives. I assume you guessed it right, and today we are going to talk about Phu Quoc. Phu Quoc is the largest island in Vietnam, off the coast of Cambodia in the Gulf of Thailand. More than half of the island is actually part of Phu Quoc National Park, which features mountains, dense tropical jungle, hiking trails, and wildlife. The nature here is untouched and very, very beautiful, very green, very nice. And by the way, in the past, only pirates and fishermen used to live here. So, talking about Phu Quoc, the high season starts normally from November and lasts till March or April. The sky is mostly without any clouds. Humidity level already from December drops, so it's not humid. And the sea is calm, there are no big waves, safe to swim. The beaches are really, really, really nice. So it's not like there is some parts where it's allowed to swim or other parts where it's not allowed to swim. Swimming is safe everywhere and perfect for families with children. Air temperature is around 31 degrees and the water temperature is around 29, which makes it a very, very comfortable place to be. The time difference between us and Phu Quoc is 4 hours. So if right now here it is 11 o'clock in the morning, then there it is, I guess, 3 o'clock. So 4-hour difference. And in fact, even though it's the biggest island in Vietnam, in reality, the island is not that big. And it takes about 1 hour, 15 minutes to get from south part of the island to the north part of the island. Again, by car, around 1 hour, 15 minutes. But you will definitely not be bored on this island as there are so many things to do. And today I will tell you why you need to choose Phu Quoc and exactly what can you do there. So here on this beautiful island, you will find a tropical paradise with really very beautiful nature and white beaches. The coastline is almost 150 kilometers long. They have very, very tasty local food, especially seafood and fruits. And by the way, I tried the most delicious papaya and dragon fruit here. Also, coconuts were one of the best ones, really sweet and very nice. Also on Phu Quoc, you can find the longest cable car in the world. So it's definitely worth visiting. The island offers a huge number of different hotels for every taste and budget, from modest city hotels to luxurious villas. There are also a large number of both modern and authentic hotels. So it's really easy to find a suitable option for any tourists depending on what they want and what is their budget. Also, Phu Quoc is famous for its incredible sunsets. You know why? Because the sun here sets right in the middle of the sea and always creates a really beautiful background for sunset pictures and beautiful memories. Here you will find also really impressive evening shows and fireworks. The Kiss of the Sea, it's the name of the show, is the best show I have ever seen, and I highly recommend visiting it. For massage lovers, here at good prices, you will get some of the best massages in Asia. In fact, although Phu Quoc is a new destination for us, but Vietnam is not. To be more precise, our experience with Vietnam is already about 13 years. Therefore, I can confidently say that for joint cooperation, we have chosen the best and most reliable partner, Selfie Travel. And easy to remember the name, don't you think? Selfie, nowadays especially. So yes, Selfie Travel is our reliable partner on the island of Phu Quoc. They are very well known in this country and are one of the best who provide high-level service and great support to tourists. As always, our representatives will take care of our tourists on site. They will speak English and Russian languages. And also, please do not forget about our online support, our pocket guides, who support our tourists in local languages every day, even on holidays, during 9 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock in the evening. And let me remind you that in the upcoming season, we will fly to Fukok from Tallinn and Vilnius. The flight program starts on November 3rd from Tallinn and on November 5th from Vilnius. We plan to fly on Boeing 737-800 MAX, a fairly new aircraft around 4 to 5 years old. The flight duration is approximately 15 hours, including refueling in Sharjah for 1 hour. And I will repeat once again, since there were many questions last week, we fly directly to the island of Fukok. This is very important. Therefore, this is a huge advantage compared to regular flights. Usually, regular flights fly to Ho Chi Minh, Saigon, also called name, and then you have to get to the island by local airlines. And very often, local airlines significantly delay or even cancel their flights. And if a tourist flies with a regular flight and misses all his connections because the local airline canceled the flight, then there will be, in the best case scenario, a lot of stress for tourists. And in the worst case scenario, it will be big financial losses. Therefore, the option to fly directly from Tallinn or from Vilnius to Fukok by charter is very convenient, safe and stress-free for our tourists. On board, 2 meals will be provided free of charge. 1 hot meal and the second one will be some sandwich plus tea and coffee. If tourists wish to order additional meals, this can be done in advance through the booking system, no later than 72 hours before departure. It will also be possible to select seats on the plane through the booking system. Since we fly directly to the island, a visa is not required for those who stay on the island for up to 30 days. This applies to Estonian, Latvian, Lithuanian, Ukrainian, and Russian passports. There is currently no exact information regarding alien passports, but we are working on it. We will let you know as soon as there is news. And please keep in mind that if tourists want to go to the mainland of Vietnam themselves, they will need a visa. But if they go directly with charter with us to Fukok, visa is not required. Now, guys, I will share with you general practical information. And I repeat once again, if you have any questions, please write in the chat and I will answer at the end of the webinar. So let's start with SIM cards and internet on the island. Personally, I made myself an eSIM through the Mobimeter app in Estonia and I paid around 10 euros for 10 GB. And on the island, you can also easily buy a SIM card and the prices are small. On average, around 5 to 10 euros for 2 weeks is more than enough. So there are no problems with internet on Fukok. About the local currency. The local currency is the Vietnamese dong. For you to understand, 1 euro is about 30,000 dongs. So in this country, you can feel like a real millionaire. In fact, on the island, you can pay with card almost everywhere. Even at some places on the markets, you can pay with the card. But just in case, I still advise you to exchange maybe 100 or 200 euros for local currency, just in case. And there are a lot of exchange offices with a good rate on the island. So finding where to exchange money is not a problem. You don't have to do it at the airport. You can easily do it later. Another important questions. Do I need adapter to charge my phone and other equipment? And the answer is no, even though in Vietnam, sockets are not the same as ours, but our chargers fit there. So nothing to worry about here. You don't need any adapter. Next, I want to tell you about a really cool service that this island provides. There is a free green bus that you can use around the island. There are several different routes, for example, from the north part of the island to the airport, and from the airport to the north part. It's the route number 17. Also, there are a few different routes, and these buses are called Vinbus. They are free, modern, comfortable, air-conditioned, punctual, and have a very good stable schedule. Moreover, some people say they even have Wi-Fi there, so tourists can safely use them. I personally tried myself and really can highly recommend it. Very modern, very clean, very nice. Also, some piece of advice for tourists who want maybe to save money. They can use this bus. Let's say they want to go to Starfish Beach, about which I will tell you later. It's located on the north part of the island. So what some tourists do, they take the bus, get to the most north part of the island as much as they can with this bus till the last stop, and from there they take the taxi. So it becomes much cheaper than driving all the way. And for those people who don't want to use the bus, who are ready to pay for taxi, it's also not a problem on the island because there is an application similar to our Bolt, only it's called their Grab. And I believe they also have Uber there as well. Although Phu Quoc is considered a more expensive island compared to Vietnam, the prices here are actually very pleasant for us. For example, in a cozy coffee shop, a very tasty coffee costs around €2, even less. Food on average, let's say rice with chicken, huge portion, is about 4 to 6 euros. Sushi, very nice, good quality sushi in a restaurant with sea view costs about 7 euros. In Vietnam, they of course celebrate New Year, ordinary New Year that we celebrate, but on a larger scale, they celebrate Lunar New Year. And usually the date falls in January or February. And this time they will have the Lunar New Year on February 17th. So please note that during these times, celebrations are expected for around 1 week, and some shops and supermarkets might be closed. So please keep that in mind. And also during these dates, there might be problems with hotel availabilities. Hence, I highly recommend to book these dates in advance. What to bring as a souvenir from this beautiful island? The first most popular souvenir from Phu Quoc is coffee. Vietnam is one of the 5 world leaders in coffee production. So many tourists bring back coffee like this. Oh, like that. I hope you can see it. The second most popular is pearls. During excursions, tourists are often taken to jewelry stores where pearls are sold. Vietnam's climate is ideal for the formation of pearls, so there are a lot of them here. There are large factories and small private farms where they are collected and refined. Vietnam, I would say, is the most suitable place to buy jewelry made of natural pearls at an adequate price. You can safely buy jewelry at factories and farms where they are created, where they are produced, because they will not sell fakes. But please keep in mind, they will not reduce prices 2 or 3 times like in some other countries. Maximum what you can count on is a small discount if you buy a few pieces of jewelry or one but expensive one. You can also buy pearls products at the markets, but there is no guarantee that the quality will be good. Not many people know that one of the most delicious and valuable varieties of black pepper is grown in Phu Quoc. The pepper grown here has special taste qualities and is considered the best in the world. Locals even call Phu Quoc the kingdom of pepper. You can buy both coffee and pepper at good prices in regular supermarkets. Pepper, by the way, costs around €1 or so, or even less. So yeah, many options to bring from this island. What else can you bring from Phu Quoc? Honey, local rum, coconut dishes, dried fruits, nuts, macadamia, cocoa, cloths made of Vietnamese silk. Also very popular is fish sauce, lotus or jasmine tea, handmade leather goods, bags, wallets with traditional ornaments of the people of Vietnam, and much more. And of course, the authentic pointed Vietnamese hat, which is called non la. I will quickly show you. Oh, this is the hat that I'm talking about. I hope you saw it. So it's really interesting because on Phu Quoc, you will still see people wearing these hats, a lot of them wearing them. And it's already for more than 5,000 years. So the main question, why they do it? And the answer is simple. During the rains, drops slow down the hat and do not fall on cloth, so you don't get wet. And the second version is protection from falling coconuts. You can choose yourself which version you prefer. But this hat is a really nice souvenir to bring back from the island. Next, I will tell you in more detail about the places that are definitely worth visiting on this island. And let's start from the south. Sunset Town, or the City of Sunsets, located in the heart of southern Phu Quoc. In fact, it's an artificially created city with a perfectly recreated design of old European buildings. More reminds of Italy or any Mediterranean town. In the area, there are only about 7 streets running along the sea, one above the other. They are similar to each other and have beautiful names of European cities. It is very pleasant to walk along the cozy streets both during the day and in the evening. Many people come here in the evenings to admire the most beautiful sunset, walk along the Kissing Bridge, and watch an incredible show and fireworks in the evening. A few words about the Kiss Bridge. This is a symbol of the romance of Sunset Town, connecting the two sides of the strait in the form of two parts striving towards each other, but which never touch. As a result, couples come from different sides to meet in the middle at a distance of 50 centimeters and kiss, and of course also to take beautiful romantic pictures. The bridge is especially beautiful during sunset. In the same City of Sunsets, if you pass through a building that will very much remind you of the Roman Colosseum, tourists will get to the cable car station leading to Hon Tom Island. The cable car is about 8 kilometers long and is recognized in the Guinness Book of Records as the longest cable car in the world with 3 cables. The road to the island takes about 20 minutes. Along the way, there are very, very beautiful views of the sea, small islands, a fishing village where fishermen live, and countless boats, really beautiful, and time flies by really, really fast, and it's not scary at all. Hon Tom Island itself is a completely different world. The entire island is basically an incredible amusement park. The cost of a round-trip cable car ticket is about €30 per adult, including entrance fees to the theme park and water park on the island. There is a really nice roller coaster, which does not look scary at all when you first see it, but I highly recommend trying it for those who like extreme. Very nice. Kiss of the Sea. I already mentioned before. This is a grand evening show, what is taking place also in the same City of Sunsets. It's a beautiful, touching story told with the help of sounds, fire, water, lights, lasers, music, and fireworks. The show is made so professionally that you are completely immersed in the atmosphere of everything that is happening. The emotions are just simply incredible. The show itself lasts about 30 minutes and costs about €25 per person. But believe me, it is worth it. For me, at the moment, this is the best show I have ever seen. So I'm highly recommending. Next, I will tell you about the main entertainment in the northern part of the island. Win Wonders is the largest amusement park in Vietnam. Here you will find not only various rides, free shows, but also the largest oceanarium in the country in the form of a huge turtle. Nearby is the first safari zoo in Vietnam. It is home to 140 species of wild animals and around 400 species of plants from different parts of the world. The park is divided into two zones. In one of them, endangered animals live in enclosures. In the other half, which is intended for safari, animals are kept in landscaped conditions, so without any cages. Here, visitors move in a specially equipped electric van, on so to say bus, watching the life of tigers, giraffes, lemurs, lions, and many other animals. Grand World is also nearby. This is a huge entertainment complex, which is often called the Vietnamese Venice. There are canals with gondolas, cozy bridges, bright facades of buildings in European style, and evening shows that create the atmosphere of a real fairy tale. During the day, the park looks a little bit empty. There are only few tourists walking around, and some shops may be even closed. But in the evening, Grand World comes alive. The lights come on, spectacular shows take place, and it's crowded with people, really nice, really beautiful. And amazing water shows there, like there are dances on the water, really nice, really beautiful. And the shows are free, but sitting in the restaurant there will not be so cheap. So on average, a cocktail here will cost about €10. And coconut, if normally costs about €1, then here it will cost €3. But it's definitely worth visiting this place. Just maybe let's get one drink, and then you can sit and enjoy the free show. As I said earlier, Phu Quoc is famous for its beautiful white sandy beaches. Some are even included in the top 100 beaches in the world. During the excursion, Beauties of Phu Quoc, you will be able to walk through a national park with rare tropical plants, see beautiful waterfall hidden in the jungle, visit a plantation for growing that famous black pepper, relax on a beautiful beach with starfish. There are a lot of starfish there. Just please, I always ask, please inform your tourists that starfish cannot be taken out of the water as they die. You will also visit a floating village. It's a village with a restaurant where you can also have lunch that is located on the water. Very, very unusual place and very beautiful. Also, from this point of the island, you already can see Cambodia very well with your own eyes. And in fact, Phu Quoc is actually closer to Cambodia than to the mainland of Vietnam. The island also offers all kinds of sea excursions. It's yacht trips, diving, snorkeling, fishing, meeting the sunset on a yacht, visiting various islands with wild beaches, and much more. And of course, let's not forget about the historical and cultural part as well. During this excursion, you will be able to visit really beautiful pagoda, one of the most iconic spiritual attractions of the island. Then discover history in the famous Coconut Prison. Coconut Prison is not for very vulnerable people, I must warn you. It's emotionally a very hard place to be. And before Phu Quoc became a paradise island, it was famous not for its beaches and water parks, but for this, the largest and most terrible coconut prison in the country. Today, it has been turned into a museum, and the prison is officially recognized as an object of historical and cultural heritage of Vietnam. Afterwards, you will be able to learn the ancient secrets of health of Oriental medicine, see with your own eyes how live pearls are collected, and also taste Vietnamese cocoa, sweets, and local dishes. For clarity, please pay attention to the map of the island. From the airport to the sunset town, which is located in the south part, it's only 20 kilometers. And to the north part of the island, where Wind Wonders, Safari, and Grand World are, is only 34 kilometers. As I said, the island is not big, but very interesting, and everyone will find something to do here. I would also like to draw special attention to another important attraction, the famous night market. It's located in the city, approximately in the middle of the island on the coastline, open from 5 p.m. in the evening till midnight normally. This is the best place on the island for dinner. A huge number of stalls with an incredible selection of fish, lobsters, oysters, and many other seafood dishes. Barbecue is also prepared here. With fish and seafood, you can order grilled vegetables, corn, local garlic bread cakes, which taste delicious. Also, you can try here some weird, unusual for us dishes if you are brave enough. And along the stalls, there are tables and chairs where you can have your special dinner. Prices are democratic and food is tasty. Also, people come here to get this special vibe of Vietnam. We have discussed so far what tourists can do on Phu Quoc Island, or as local people say also, on the Pearl Island. And now we move on to the second important part, where to accommodate our tourists. Earlier, I already said that Phu Quoc is wonderful because there is a huge variety of different level hotels suitable for absolutely any tourist. From our side, we would like to recommend the following hotels from the slide. I personally visited each of them and absolutely each one touched my heart. Before we move on to the hotels in more detail, about these hotels I will also tell you more, I want to say right away some general things about the hotels. Wi-Fi in most hotels are free. Even in some 3-star hotels, Wi-Fi was also free, so there is no problem with internet on the island. Also, few words about Vietnamese all-inclusive. Details, of course, depend on the hotel. So when booking, it's better to send us a request to clarify the information about what exactly is included in the all-inclusive system. But in general, it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, sometimes some snacks during the day. From drinks, it's non-alcoholic drinks, a couple of freshly squeezed juices, smoothies, non-alcoholic mocktails, locally produced alcoholic spirits and cocktails, local house wine and local beer. Of course, also coffee, really high quality, tea and ice cream. Also, please keep in mind that drinks at the bar are given out individually one by one. So, for example, you come, take a glass of wine, drink it, and then come back for the next one. In most hotels, they will not give you, let's say, 5 glasses of wine straight away. So keep that in mind. Also, we receive often questions about accommodation with children. Since Asians are small and it's normal for them to sleep in the same bed with children, hotels often indicate in their accommodation for a standard room as 2+2, meaning that 2 children will sleep in the bed with their parents. Or in the best case, one sleeps on an extra bed, but the second child sleeps with the parents. Therefore, please look carefully in the system. If it says sharing, this means that the child sleeps in the bed with the parents. If it says extra bed, then on a separate bed. If it says sharing plus extra bed, then one sleeps in the bed with the parents and the second sleeps on a separate bed. Also, please note that some hotels ask for deposit upon check-in. More detailed information and the list of hotels that require deposits you will find in our booking system when you enter Tallinn or Vilnius Fukok. So please be sure to inform tourists. Normally it's about 30 to 50 euro per room per night, but it really depends on the hotel. Some hotels make it voluntarily, like if you want, you can pay deposit if it's more convenient for you to use it later in restaurants. If you don't want, you don't pay. But in some hotels, it's like you have to do it. So please have a look at the list. Let's start with the northern part of the island. In fact, all the hotels that we looked at here are more or less the same style. They are modern, beautiful, and with a very beautiful beach. This place is suitable for a quiet, relaxed vacation, as well as for those who want to be closer to the beach with Starfish, the Wind Pearl Amusement Park, Safari, and Grand World. I'll say right away that all the hotels here have umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach for free. Let's start with Wind Pearl Resort and Spa, 5-star hotel. A high-level hotel with beautiful green territory, a large swimming pool and one of the best beaches, very tasty food and a good variety of dishes. This hotel has all types of meals, from bed and breakfast to all-inclusive. Large, spacious rooms with beautiful sea view. The rooms have bathrobes, sleepers, ironing board, and white beds. By the way, on the island of Fukok, in many hotels, even 4 stars and in some 3-star hotels, there are bathrobes and sleepers in the room. So this is really nice. Also in this hotel, there are various sports activities, including yoga. They have kids club. In spa, sauna and jacuzzi are free, but by reservation. The gym is also free. And as I said, this hotel is ideal for couples and relaxed family vacation. Next is Windham Grand Fukok 5-star hotel. This is so far the largest hotel on the island, has more than 1,378 rooms and 21 villas. Villas are 2, 3 and 6 bedrooms, all with private swimming pool, and all villas were opened only last year, so they are quite new. The hotel itself consists of 2 buildings. Building A, with superior rooms with garden view, and Building B, with deluxe rooms. This hotel has all types of meals from bed and breakfast to all-inclusive. Spa and gym are for free. There is also table, football, billiard free of charge. Several water slides for adults and several for children. Every day different activities and evening shows, live music. They have 2 kids club, one for younger children and the other for teenagers. Very beautiful beach, large swimming pool, spacious rooms, each has balcony. They have also connecting rooms in this hotel. The minibar is empty but can be filled for an additional fee upon request. Robes and slippers are in the rooms, iron free of charge but on request. In this area, we also recommend you the following hotels. Crown Plaza Fukok Star Bay Vietnam, opened in 2021, a hotel with very beautiful green area and more suitable for couples. The next one is Radisson Blu Resort, 5 stars. Another hotel with a very beautiful green territory and a large round pool. This hotel offers also painting master classes for an additional fee, doesn't cost much. Has kids club, wide selection of activities, including water sports, beach games, bike rides, cooking classes, arts and crafts, and much more. And the Grand World with shops, restaurants, bars, and evening shows is only 15 minutes walk away, so really nearby. And the last one is Mövenpick Resort Waverly 5-star hotel. It's also another decent hotel that we are recommending. In the lobby here, they have free chocolate fountain with fruits, sweets, biscuits, and the hotel consists of different blocks and 79 villas. Also, please keep in mind, there is a separate building which is called Residence Building, and it's located a little bit further, still on the territory of the hotel, just a little bit further. From there till the beach, maybe it takes around 5 to 7 minutes. So it's actually really not far, and the walk to the beach is really nice because you're on the territory of the hotel. Also, they have these golf cars, buggies that drive around the hotel, so this is really not a problem. And rooms there are normally a little bit cheaper because of location. They also have their own swimming pool and restaurant for convenience. The hotel itself has very good big gym, and every Saturday they have foam party. And in general, it was a very, very active and fun hotel where music is playing loud. So it's like for more people who want some fun and active vacation. Now we move further to the central part of the island's coast. This part is more suitable for active tourists, the central part, who want to be somewhere between the northern part and southern part, to be closer to famous night markets, supermarkets, and is not looking for all-inclusive. Although there are also some very high-level hotels here with the all-inclusive system. But just in general, here you will find more options for smaller budget tourists, more simple hotels, city-style hotels, so to say. And once again, I repeat, the island itself is not big, so it really doesn't matter. You can live on the south part and easily visit Wind Pearl in the north part, or opposite. Really doesn't matter. So we begin with Saigon Resort, 4-star hotel. It's a hotel with beautiful green territory and good location. It's about 5 to 10 minutes by taxi to the night market. Umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach are free. There is no kids club, but there is spa, which is outside the hotel and for an extra fee. The gym is free. There is one restaurant with very beautiful sea view. Standard rooms are good with dark furniture, but still, so to speak, in a modern style. Bungalow with sea view have very, very beautiful view, and the sea basically just splashes right under your feet. So the sea is so close. It's like really, really, really nice. The next one, Seashells Phuoc, 5-star hotel. One of my favorite hotels in the central part of the island. It's beautiful, modern, in beige and light blue colors, really nice. And from the lobby, you can see immediately a very beautiful view of the sea. They have long infinity pool. There is a kids club and kids playground. Spa, 20 minutes, and sauna is for free. Gym is also for free. From here, it only takes about 2-minute walk to the night market, so location is really great. The rooms are large and modern. Keep in mind that in premium rooms, the bathtub is in the middle of the room. Like literally, there is just in the middle of the room standing bathtub. Very interesting decision, but who knows, maybe some people like it. And this hotel also offers all meal types from bed and breakfast to all inclusive. Next one is Sunset Beach Resort and Spa, 4-star hotel. It's a city hotel on the first line from the sea. Has 2 swimming pools, one infinity pool with a sea view inside the building. Spa is extra charge, gym is for free. There is fire show on the beach every evening except Monday. There is no kids club, but there is a small room where children can play. Umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach are free. The rooms are spacious and in a beautiful marine styles. also have ropes and slippers. We also recommend the following hotels from this part of the island. It's Tropicana Resort 3-star hotel. In short, this is 3-star hotel at its best. It's really nice. There are lots of greenery. It's very cozy. All the details are thoroughly thought through. And there is also very good service here. The hotel is located on the first line from the sea and 1 kilometer from the city center, so not far at all. Near the hotel, there are cafes, restaurants, shops, massage services, etc. They have nice deluxe and bungalow garden and sea view rooms with large floor-to-ceiling windows, huge windows, really beautiful. There is a swimming pool and a beach bar. The only downside is that there are pipes on the beach that go into the sea. And in general, in the area of, let's so to say, city central part of Phuket Island on the coastline, the beach is called Long Beach. And there are some spots where pipes go to the water. It can be near some just city restaurant. It can be near some hotel. But just in general, keep that in mind that on Long Beach, there are some parts where the pipes go into the water. Next, Amarine Resort 4 stars. Another decent hotel with small green territory. There is a nice swimming pool with sea view. Umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach are for free. There is no kids club, but there is a children playground. Very good service and really delicious food. The rooms have ropes and slippers, smell nice. From the minuses, some rooms need renovation. If old furniture does not bother you, then this is a very good option. Next one is Lazur Resort 4-star hotel. Also hotel on the first line, where all the rooms are bungalows, very beautiful, cozy, cute, and with a good location. On the beach, umbrellas and sunbeds are for free. There is a kids club, very beautiful beach here, and all rooms have ropes and slippers. The next one, M Village Resort 4 stars. I would say that way, that if this hotel would be on the first line, for me, it would be the best hotel. It would be just perfect. But unfortunately, it's located on the second line across the road, and there is some noise from the road. But the territory itself is incredibly beautiful, romantic, with lots of little lights and greenery, very beautiful swimming pool, and rooms with floor-to-ceiling windows, huge big windows. It feels like you are in some very romantic, very beautiful jungle. Very special, very nice atmosphere. And there is all the infrastructure behind the hotel. Huge shopping mall, shops, cafes, restaurants, bars, everything is nearby. And the beach is actually not far, just 200 meters across the road. Umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach are extra charge, but beach towels are free and provided by the hotel. The next one is also a very beautiful hotel, Famiana Resort 4 stars. It's already located on the first line from the sea. Everything is very new, modern, in boho style. Nice kids club, pool with a view of the sea, and in a minibar every day, free soft drinks and some snacks. And the last one is Famiana Green Villa 4 stars. Please don't confuse these two hotels because they are different hotels and they cannot use territory of each other, just like that. So Famiana Green Villa, located on the second line, and as I said, cannot use for free the territory of the Famiana Resort Hotel. To the beach, it takes around 300 meters. They have one swimming pool, also really nice. Location and territory is really green, beautiful, quiet, calm. There is no private area on the beach, but they can pay about 3 to 5 euros per day per person and use beach on the territory of Famiana Resort Hotel, as well as sunbeds, umbrellas, the swimming pool, gym, and even children club, kids club. So many people do that. Now we move further to the southwestern part of the island. And we start with Novotel Phuket Resort 5-star. It's a beautiful and pleasant hotel with modern rooms. Very good location, infrastructure behind the hotel, free umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach, infinity pool, kids club, free spa and gym, bikes available for rent, bicycles. Also tennis courts, free of charge, both the light, the fields, equipment, from 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock in the evening. Different activities and entertainment program every day. Good modern rooms, bathrobes and slippers in the room. Mini bar for all-inclusive is available. For others, only 2 bottles of water per day, coffee and tea. The hotel cares about environment, so it uses plastic to a minimum. Next is Best Western Premier Sonase, also a very nice, very beautiful hotel. Located just next to Novotel in the same area, so the beach is also really, really nice there. It's a large hotel with beautiful green territory. They have around 550 rooms and 16 villas. Umbrellas and sunbeds are for free. They have kids club, everyday different activities, including yoga, games, master classes. You can also rent a kayak or subboard, about €7 per hour it costs. There is also a nice rooftop bar with a very beautiful view, and there are karaoke rooms available for rent. The luxe rooms have kitchen, but you can't cook here. Also, keep in mind that on the island of Phuket, there are often in villas or in some rooms, they have kitchen, but actually you cannot use this kitchen for cooking. In some places, you could pay extra, and then some technician comes, makes something there, and then you can cook. But most of the time, as I said, even if there is kitchen, you cannot cook there. So just keep that in mind. Also, we would like to recommend the following hotels in this region: Sonaga Beach Resort, Pullman, Intercontinental, Regent, Sailing Club Signature Resort. This is all 5-star hotels of a very high level. So for the tourists who have higher budget, you can easily recommend all these hotels. They are really nice. Everything is super great there. I would like to talk a little bit more in details about Mercury Resort and Villas 4-star hotel. It's also a nice hotel right by the sea. There is an infinity pool and 2 regular pools. Nice green territory. They have 152 rooms, but the rooms there are called villas, so don't be confused. And please write it down that luxury garden view villas, they don't have access to the swimming pool. Pool view villas are on the 2nd and the 3rd floors with access to common swimming pool. Luxury pool view villa are on the ground floor with access to the pool. So basically, luxury pool view villas, they are like swim-ups. This hotel also has one of the most beautiful beaches, one of the best. Kayak rental is free here. They have 2 tennis courts. Bicycle rental is also for free. Live music every evening. The rooms have ropes and slippers. From the minuses, this hotel needs cosmetic renovation. Nothing crucial, but some cosmetic renovation it needs. Maybe by the beginning of the season they will fix it. So yeah, if not to pay attention to this, it's a very nice, good option. And actually on other markets, this hotel is very, very popular. It also has all different meal types, starting from bed and breakfast to all-inclusive. And the last one from the list is La Festa Resort 5 stars. It's a nice, expensive boutique hotel of 2023, located right in Sunset Town. So the location is really wow if you want to be in that area. The hotel consists of 2 buildings. Clean, beautiful, smells really nice. Infinity pool overlooking the Kiss Bridge. There is a kids club. Umbrellas and sunbeds are free of charge on the beach. The evening show takes place right in front of the hotel, so hotel guests will see fireworks every single evening. I think out of 7 days, only 1 day there are no fireworks, but typically almost every day there are fireworks, and they are really so beautiful. Honestly saying, I think in Estonia for New Year celebration, we don't have such a beautiful fireworks as they have there every single day. And we've been told that they spend 25,000 euro every time they put fireworks. Crazy. But well, that's how it is. So yeah, important thing about this hotel. Until December 31st, hotel guests get free tickets to the Kiss of the Sea show and access to the Kiss Bridge, because normally there is a small fee that you have to pay to get to the Kiss Bridge. And once again, normally the Kiss of the Sea show per person costs around 30 euro, and if you are together with someone, then it's 25 or so euro. So in this hotel, it will be free for its guests until December 31st. The only downside of this hotel, the biggest minus, is that the sea here can be dirty because of the fireworks. So sometimes it might be not allowed to swim. Let's move on, in my opinion, to the most beautiful part of the island, where the sand is like flower, white, beautiful, and the sea is the color of the Maldives. It's the southeast part. Here are located the best resorts of a very high level. Let's begin with Premier Residence 5-star hotel. Located on the beach, which is included in the 100 most beautiful beaches in the world. It's really nice. The hotel has a beautiful green area and a large swimming pool. Spa is extra charge, gym is for free. Keep in mind that in standard rooms, you cannot add extra bed. In a higher category rooms, you can add 1 extra bed, but in standard rooms, no. Every day they have different activities, games, master classes, sport activities. On the beach, you can rent kayaks, subboards for free, play volleyball, basketball. Also, from here you can get to Sunset Town by free shuttle bus, which runs every 30 minutes from 8 a.m. in the morning to 10 p.m. in the evening. Hotel has a very nice location. Outside the hotel there are shops, cafes, restaurants, beautiful promenade along the sea with many restaurants overlooking the sea. Premier Village Resort, 5-star. This hotel definitely wins many people's hearts. Here are the most beautiful villas of all that we have seen. The hotel is located on a peninsula, but it feels like you are on an island, since all sides there is the sea. And the beach with white sand like flowers, so beautiful. And the water has an incredibly beautiful color. Golf cars, buggies drive around the hotel. Total, there are 215 villas from 3 to 5 bedrooms. There is a supermarket on the territory of the hotel, large swimming pool, spa extra charge, gym for free. They have kids club, bicycle rental is for free. Also, there is coral reef for snorkeling, which is nice. And even the villas called Garden View, they have very beautiful sea view. This is an ideal hotel for relaxed, romantic vacation and for special events. The next one is JW Marriott Emerald Bay Resort 5-star. This is the most unusual hotel that I have ever seen in any country. And now I will explain you why. This is the first international luxury hotel in Phuket. And the hotel is decorated in the style of a French colonial university of the early 20s of the last century. It's opened in March 2017, and the hotel has already received many awards for its design and unusual concept. Every guest who comes to the hotel must ring the bell upon check-in for a successful start to the school year. So basically, when you do check-in, you become a student at university. We cannot say it that way. So after you ring the bell, so-called student is given a student book with all the necessary information and activities on the hotel grounds. And there are a lot of them, different master classes, sport events, etc. For adults, for children, really a lot of things to do. So while waiting for check-in, the student can spend time in the library, which looks like Hogwarts in Harry Potter. There are more than 1,500 books. Also, it is in a way like a museum because there are many different exhibits. And the hotel has an application, special app, that I highly recommend you to download because each exhibit on the territory of the hotel has a QR code next to it. So via the application, you can come there, scan QR code, and by audio, you can choose the language you want. They will give you all information about this exhibit. What does it mean, the history of it, etc. And for those who go through all 48 QR codes, the hotel has prepared a special gift. So I am highly recommending you to complete this mission. The hotel itself has 231 rooms, including 5 villas, 1, 3, and 7 bedrooms. By the way, this is the only hotel in Phuket that has villa with 7 bedrooms. All rooms have the same style, old-fashioned. There are no connecting rooms and no family rooms. All rooms are quite big, about 53 square meters. There is a kids club, of course. Spa and gym are free. It's a very good high-level hotel that will definitely leave unforgettable impressions. New World Phuket Resort, 5-star. Another worthy, very beautiful hotel consisting of 366 villas, 3 and 4 bedrooms mostly, Also located on a very beautiful beach where the sand is like flour, next to the Premier Residence Hotel. There are several water slides, buggy rides around the hotel territory. You can rent bicycle and kayaks for free. All villas have their own swimming pool. And also very nice that many villas here, they are in Balinese style, where there is a swimming pool in the middle and the rooms are all located separately. So it's a very convenient option if you are traveling with friends, for instance. Well, for some people, maybe even if you travel with children, it's a very good option too. So villas that are garden pool and deluxe are 1-floor villas, while premium and higher categories, they consist of several floors. The hotel also has kids club, spa is extra charge, gym for free. There is also really nice infinity pool. And at the end of our webinar, I would like to also tell you about hotels that are very authentic with a colorful, special local atmosphere. And let's begin with Ocean Bay Resort and Spa 5-star hotel. It's a beautiful, authentic hotel with a large green territory. Here you get the feeling that you are in the jungle. Very nice swimming pool with sea view. Spa is extra charge, gym for free. There are various sport activities including yoga. Infrastructure is about 15 to 20 minutes walk away. There is no kids club on the hotel grounds, but there is a kids club on the territory of the neighboring hotel Grand Ocean Bay. Guests of both hotels can use each other's territory. All the rooms are the same. The only difference is in the location. And the rooms themselves are small, but very authentic and unusual. And they even create a wow effect, especially the bathroom. When you enter, you are like, wow. The first reaction is wow. The hotel is ideal for couples and relaxing holiday in such a nice, authentic atmosphere. Other hotels similar to this one, as I said before, Grand Ocean Bay Resort. The same as previous, with huge green territory, really nice, really beautiful, but has kids club also compared to the previous hotel, and they both can use territory of each other. And in both hotels, there were many European tourists. The next hotel, La Casa Resort, 3 stars. It's a small hotel located 700 meters from the sea with a very green territory. Here you feel like you are in a beautiful garden. Umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach here cost around €3 per day per set. The hotel provides beach towels for free. There is also a small supermarket nearby and some cafes, restaurants as well. Here it feels like you are visiting someone's country house. It's very family-like atmosphere here, so also very nice. The next one is Kingo Retreat Resort, 4-star hotel. Another wonderful hotel with a beautiful green area, 400 meters from the sea. Umbrellas and sunbeds on the beach cost about €6 per day per set. The hotel provides beach towels for free. Bicycle rental is also for free. The gym is free. Bathrobes and sleepers in the rooms they have. The market is just 1 kilometer away, and as in previous one, restaurants are nearby. Very nice rooms, especially I liked bungalow pool view because of the view. And every room has floor-to-ceiling windows, huge windows, so it looks really, really nice. And the last hotel, which I believe in the system it's still called Elwood Resort, but this is the old name. Now the new name of the hotel is the Herbal Resort, 4 stars. It's located 800 meters from the sea. There are 2 swimming pools on the territory, a lot of greenery. Buggies take you to the beach, and it's in general very quiet, very calm, nice hotel. And the big news, still under construction, but in the process, the new Rixos Phuket 5-star hotel. It's the first all-inclusive Rixos hotel in Asia, which is being launched in partnership with Sun Group. More than 1,300 rooms and 207 suites. 22 restaurants and bars from the fine dining to craft cocktails, spectacular, really beautiful beach, kids club, water sports, extensive spa, live entertainment, amusement park, aqua park, and much, much more. Perfect for families and couples. The uniqueness of the hotel is also that it is located on the island of Hon Thom, which can be reached either by boat or cable car. So at the moment, we are still waiting for more detailed information about the hotel, transfer, and services offered. So as soon as we receive the information, we will immediately inform you. Let me remind you about our payment terms. As always, 15% prepayment, and the rest needs to be paid no later than 45 days before departure. Also, please remember about our ever-active promotion, Sweet as Honey, that gives you extra 2% to the main commission if you make reservation 30 or more days before departure, and 1% if it's between 21 and 30 days. Our helpful and unreplaceable pocket guides, our local employees who are located in Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, work online every day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. They help with questions related to problems that tourists might have at the destination. For example, tourists want to change a room or don't like the hotel, or there are some problems maybe with local guide on the spot. Or maybe tourists just in general wants to get contact details of the guide. Or maybe get some information about excursion or transfer times. So they can contact our pocket guides, or you can contact on behalf of your tourist. Help is offered in our languages. So Estonian, Latvian, Lithuanian, also Russian and English. Please use this opportunity. And let me remind you about our contact information and working hours. We work from Monday to Friday, from 9 in the morning till 6 in the evening. Also Saturdays from 10 in the morning till 3 during the day. Outside of working hours, for urgent questions related to bookings, please write a comment in the booking system. And additionally, please send an email to CC JoinUp. Also, please remember, we have source number that you can use in WhatsApp or Viber 24/7 for urgent matters, but you cannot call there. You can only message there and they reply to you. Just message, don't call. Also, I would like to remind you about group requests. From 15 people with special requests, you can write in Russian or English language to our Minds department, and they will make sure to find the best offers for you. Also, let me remind you that we have Facebook groups for agents where news, promotions, and information on hotels is published regularly. If you have not joined yet, I highly recommend you doing it. So, now we came to an end. And by the way, you can always contact me and I will share you my knowledge about FUKOK. If maybe something today was unclear to you or you have more questions, I will be happy to answer them and to help you in general. So let's see if you had some questions so far.